There's hundreds of thousands of local business owners out there right now in the US who paid, a few grand for a website, and they just can't stand it. It just sits there, it doesn't rank, it doesn't get them leads, it doesn't work, and a lot of them are still paying every single month for that useless piece of technology. The websites that have made me the most money are the ones I give away for free. We've built thousands of these right now, and we've got hundreds of local businesses paying us every single month. Every one of them started with a site that cost them nothing. A website like this used to run you like 5 to 10 grand and take a month to build. I am going to build one today live on this screen in around about 20 minutes and show you exactly how I do it. Now, there are a couple of ways I go about this. My favorite, honestly, is a tool called One-Click Website. One click and it basically just builds your whole site for you. And it's the kind of website on WordPress that keeps on ranking for 10, 20, 30 years. The link to get access to that and build literally websites with one click on WordPress, all the plugins, all of that jazz is down in the description below. But loads of you live in Go High Level. You love it, you're married to it, whatever it is, you build everything there, and that is completely fine because what I'm going to show you works either way. Now, there's one thing I put into every single one of these that decides whether it actually ranks or just sits there looking pretty, never getting found by Google. Almost every website you've ever landed on is missing it. I'll point it out right at the second it shows up on screen, and I'm telling you, once you've seen it, you'll notice it missing everywhere. The way I get this done this fast is a prompt I've been building for a while. I'm on version 4 now, I think. You run it one of two ways. Either you leave the blanks and let it walk you through question by question, which is what I'll do here on the screen so you can watch that happen, or you basically take the client's GPP, their existing website, everything like that, pull all the information out of it and just hand it all to Claude and basically just say, hey Claude, can you fill in the blanks? Take that completed prompt and then feed that back into the AI generator. Either way, it's about a minute of setup. The prompt itself is inside my community. The link is below, and you can grab the exact one I'm using right here and build pretty much the exact website. All right, let me go find a real business right now and let's go build them one. So there's only 3 pages you actually need in order to build and sell these websites. Now, what you sell them for is completely up to you. You can go from hosting for $97 a month to $297 build outs with conversational AI, chat widgets, everything like that. That is completely up to you. But all you're going to need is the prompt document here. This is going to be linked in the community in the start here, getting your first client. You need a login to Go High Level if you're building this on Go High Level. And in particular, you need the AI Builder agent. And then finally, you just need to find a business on Google Maps. So all I've done is I've scrolled down here to Salt City Roofers as someone I could easily sell to. So they have a website here. They have 4 stars, so they could definitely do with a review reactivation. And we've opened up their website. Now, it's not an awful website. It's definitely a lot better than 99% of websites out there, but there is not much on here. There's only a couple of services page. The homepage isn't high converting. We haven't got an easy contact form, and there's hardly anything here. So I can imagine this isn't ranking well on Google and it's not getting them customers, and that is your in. Yes, you have a website, but do you have a smart website that gets people onto your website, hooks them, talks to them through a chat widget and converts them into a book job? Probably not. So all we're going to do is we're going to take this URL and we're going to take this information here on their Google business page, and we're going to go into the AI Builder. Now, all you need to do is open up your document here. So this is currently version 4. If you are watching this and it's no longer July 2026 and it's a later version, the setup will still be the same. The way that we've got this to work and the way that most businesses fail when generating websites is we've split this into 2 prompts. The first one is the build, so that walks through everything you need to know about how to build the website. It's going to ask you questions. It's going to make a very high converting home services business website. And then the second part of the prompt, which we're going to run after the first prompt, is to get it to actually rank for local SEO. So what this will do is it will get the high-level builder to go in and fill it with JSON-LD, correct schema, everything like that for the business that we've just built. Now, my recommendation is to paste prompt 1 into the AI Studio first and then come back after it's finished and paste prompt 2. That way you get a much better result. It doesn't get too long and it doesn't hallucinate as much. So all we're going to do now is we're going to copy the first part of the prompt and we're just going to paste it straight into here and click the purple button. Okay, so that's now thinking about the strategy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Comet on the right and I'm going to paste in the information about the business we copied from their website and their Google business page like that. And then all I'm going to do in Comet on the right hand side is say, hey, I'm building out a website using the AI Studio in high level. I will be asking you multiple questions about the business, the services, what makes us unique. Please use the resources I pasted above to respond with unique answers that I can then use in the builder. And then we just tell it first question, and then as soon as it's ready on the left-hand side, I'm going to paste in the first question from AI Studio. And this is the easiest way to build these to get the best result possible. Okay, so we have our first question on the left-hand side. Let me just move myself so you can see it. Okay, so it said, what is your business name, what trade are you in, and what is the main city or area? So like I said, the easiest and quickest way to do this, to avoid you having to think to just get this done, is to just throw it straight into Comet and just get it to research. If you don't have Comet, just use an AI that is connected to the internet. This is the quickest and easiest way to do this if you're doing multiple tasks and you just want to smash this out, whether it's a demo site or whether it's a full site. Now, on the conversation of what you send people, there are two different sides of the coin here. Now, you can either send a very quick, brief demo site, or you can send the full website. If you do want to just send a very thin demo site, just take the home services website prompt that I've given you in the community, take that document, give it to Claude, and just say, please take this information, synergize it, and just condense it into a landing page that I can send a client as a demo. And that's all you need to do. Take that prompt and then bring it back into the AI Studio, and it's going to give you a really nice thin prompt to just make a landing page. Okay, then we just copy and paste the answer from Comet into here. We click next. What is your phone number, email, physical address, and your operating hours? We're just going to ask Comet and then paste the answer. There we go. And you see the reason I like using Comet so much is because if the Google business page or the URL of the website you had don't have enough information from it, it will literally save you like 30 minutes per website by going to MapQuest, going to Yelp, getting that information and just displaying it to you here so you can just put it straight in. Then we just put in the current Google rating and how many reviews we have, which is going to be for the testimonial banner. Next, it's going to ask you what is the single most important service that you want to rank for. Now, if you're building this for a full client, just ask them, hey, what is your single or 2 or 3 money services that you love selling the most? And what are the 6 to 12 other services that you want to feature on their own pages? Now, I recommend when building a website for someone, if it's a full website, ideally 6 to 12 pages for services and service areas is enough content to get Google to start recognizing you very fast. Okay, then we click review. So we're going to review our answers that we just gave it. If we're happy with this, we then just click submit and it'll start building the first part of the website. Now, whilst this is building, you're probably thinking, okay, Thomas, this is great. I can make a nice website, but how do I actually sell this to someone? Now, if you want the full breakdown of all the courses, exactly the scripts we use to sell these every single week to businesses in the US, just join the community from the link below and I'll take you through everything step by step, give you the scripts, copy paste literally everything, and you can get support from myself and my co-founder Eric on any questions you need. The easiest way to do this is 1, walk into local businesses and say, hey, I build websites for niche. I've actually built you a demo. Would you like to see it? You walk in with the demo. If you're going in person, you can go ahead and build the site beforehand, which is not what I'd say for SMS. With SMS, I would recommend just saying, hey, found business name on Google while looking for niche in area. Looks like you didn't have a website. I went ahead and built you one. Can I send it over? And then usually you will get a response saying, yeah, sure, whatever. The way I recommend responding with this is absolutely, definitely send them the demo. There's so many people that don't send the demos, they keep it hidden. No, we have sent literally hundreds of thousands of SMSs across the US, and what works every single time is you say, okay, sure, here's the demo, it's live for a few days, so let me know what you think. You attach the demo link and also a picture of the front page of the website, because people hate links, everyone gets scammed, but the open rates and response rates to a little link of the website and an image is astronomical. And of course, just follow up with them to make sure they've seen it, make sure they replied. As soon as they say, yeah, seen it, get on the phone and just try and sell them. Okay, so it's now asking us what 6 to 12 towns, cities, or areas do you want on their own pages, and do we have any specific neighborhoods or landmarks worth naming on each? The reason that I've got it to ask you this is because the best performing local SEO pages are almost as if you've just pulled a Wikipedia of that local area. It's very unique, it's very classified for that location. And again, just throwing this into Comet on the right hand side in the assistant or a Claude assistant is going to get you the quickest and best results possible to get this website over to the client. Okay, now it's asking what are the brand colors. Now, if they have a website, just go onto that website, take a screenshot of it. If you need to break it down with an AI rather than just using your brain to say it's purple and green and the buttons are blue, do that. If you're lazy like me and you make a lot of these and you just want it done, just paste it into comment on the right hand side and copy and paste it. I think you're getting the drift. I just take what it says on the left, ask the AI on the right, and then just paste it back in. That's literally as simple as it gets. Okay, the prompt is then going to ask you, do you want to upload real photos or do you want me to generate them? For the speed of this video, I'm just going to generate realistic ones, but I would advise going onto their Google Business profile or their website and just extracting the images from there to use in this build. Next, it's going to ask you to give what are the top reasons customers choose you. Please include 3 to 6 real reviews with name and cities, plus any guarantees or financing offers. This is what really makes it stand out as a unique website built for this business. Now, obviously, because we're just doing a demo here, I'm just going to get Comet to just make up some reviews just to put on this page. But in the real situation, go onto Google, pick their best reviews and paste them in here. Okay, then we just paste that answer in, we click review, make sure we're happy with it, scroll all the way down and then just click submit. So now it is pretty much done with building the bulk of the content. It's going to do the service pages and also the service area pages. Now, if you did really want to just get quick images, real images from the client, from their Google Business profile, I want to show you a really wonderful plugin we use at the moment. So it is called ImageEye. So just go into the Chrome store, type in ImageEye, and then all you need to do is open up their Google Business profile, open up ImageEye, click refresh, and it's going to find all of the images. So all I like to do here is literally just select all and just download the images. Okay, so back to the builder, we can see that it is setting up the theme. It's building the homepage, service pages, service area pages, supporting pages, and we can see it's pulled out all of the information that we fed it, from the styles to the areas to the services. And it's also going to prepare the quote form that is going to connect directly to HighLevel so that whenever anyone comes in, submits their info, it just ends up straight in their CRM. Now, the reason this prompt takes so much longer than maybe other AI Studio prompts you've tried is because it is so in-depth. Like I said, we have built thousands of these, we have hundreds running, and our clients stay with us because the websites work. They get leads, they get found by Google, they're high converting, and they are just such a useful thing for that business rather than just a weird site that doesn't really work. It looks AI generated and it's got like 3 pages. So when you're building this, do bear with it. Go and have a coffee, go and do some outreach, email people, text people, go and walk, touch grass, whatever it is, but just stay with it and you're going to get the best possible website from this prompt. After this is built, remember, all you need to do is copy the second half of the prompt about the schema, about the JSON-LD, and paste it straight back into AI Studio. Okay, here we go. So it is finished. We did a workout whilst we were waiting. Whatever you choose to do, completely up to you. Okay, so it has built a complete multi-page lead gen website for Salt City Roofers. It includes a robust homepage, 13 dynamic service pages, 10 dynamic service area pages, about, contact, legal placeholders. Absolutely fantastic. Everything that every site usually misses. It's got a professional blue and white theme, responsive navigation, SEO optimized, metadata already done for you, and a conversion focused quote form. Okay, so if we open this up, my VPN does not like it because it's on a temp domain. We have this one here and then their original site. Look at the difference. Look at this. This is so high converting. We have your numbers here to get in touch. You got get a quote. We have reply in 15 minutes service for name, phone number, zip code. How can we help? And then we have all of the service area pages, all of the service areas completely built out, completely functional. Every single one of them works. And it is wicked quick. So let's check out roof inspection Salt Lake City. We have our get a quote on our service request on the top. Then if we scroll down, we can see what's included, areas we cover with all of the internal linkings. We've got signs you need a roof inspection, our process, which is great for rich result searches. We've got related services linked into this page already. Information on our price, why choose us, which is from our questions before, and then all of the FAQs on this page. And then at the bottom of the page, we've got our statement for the business, logo, services, service areas, get a fast quote, everything linking to get a quote. This is a fantastic website. So we've got all of our trust banners up here. We've got our team photograph here, which is really great, highly rated on Google. We've got our service call out. We've got why Utah homeowners trust us from the interview that it did with us earlier on. We've got our guarantee that we mentioned. our step-by-step process. Review widgets here, you can replace this with GoHighlevel's review widget. I would recommend that. It's just far, far superior. We then got service area pages, obviously embed an interactive map from Google API, super easy to get, just ask, comment. FAQs at the bottom, and then ready for better roofing, get a fast quote, and then just call. Now, when you go through these, I would advise just doing a very quick run through of like, does everything make sense? Does everything work? Do the buttons work? For example, with this one here, even though this is V4, we still have, when this is not hovered over this button, it doesn't show the number. So all you would do is take a photo of this, go back into AI Studio and say, hey, this button needs to be blue when not selected. Please change it, and it will. So that is how you build a highly superior SEO optimized 20, 30 plus page website that you can sell for free, or have people selling these for $2,000, $3,000 up front with a $297 retainer. Now, the second part of the prompt is what I really want to show you that often gets missed out, and that is the local SEO markup. Now, this is super simple. All I want you to do is grab the prompt from the community, go in here, copy and paste it straight back into the AI Studio. There we go. So all that is going to do is work on the structured data on the back end, so that when you do publish this live, it has the best possible chance, aside from indexing the sitemap on Search Console, of getting ranked on Google. Now, what to send to the client. I mentioned that you can send the link as well as a screenshot. So all I would do is come here, grab your preview link, attach that in an SMS or an email, whatever it is you're using, and then just take a screenshot of this first page and send it to the client and see what they say. So that is it. That is how simple it is. Just come in, grab the prompt, use the AI Studio from High Level, or just go in one-click website and just build it with one click. If you've got any questions, just ask me in the comments down below, or if you're in the community, just ask me in the main channel and I'll help you out.